Good evening, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila, and I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with Andrea, Daiane, Ayla, Brizola, and Fabio. We have a topic to discuss, and the topic from today is: Does public education have a future? It was a suggestion that another student here in the platform gave to me, and I think was a great topic to discuss. But before we start, just a short explanation about the platform, what we are doing here. So, guys, I think everyone here know, but maybe people on YouTube don't, that this is not a class, and I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you, and we are here as a group of students trying to have a communication in English, and in this platform, you can learn and you can have this kind of conversation in English, Spanish, and French if you want. What else? Of course, we need to respect each other. No one will judge you, no one will correct you. And what else? I hope you can have fun. I know that this topic is not so funny to discuss, but I think at the same time, I hope you can have a great conversation here, okay? So, guys, as we are here in seven, and before I split us, I would like to say that I hate to split because I am curious and I always want to know about the other's opinion. But unfortunately, imagine if you need to wait six people answer and then you take your time. So, I guess this is not the main goal here. The idea here is to speak in English. So, I need to split us only in another room, I guess, one more room. And guys in the other room, don't forget to introduce yourself. And maybe you can feel like, oh my gosh, again. But in fact, this is something that you can feel proud of yourself. If you can introduce yourself with confidence, try to say something different if you know each other. And then you can be, I don't know, you can have this moment to practice. Imagine if you have an interview and then you need to introduce yourself from the other. So enjoy this moment, okay? Let me open the other room here. Just 1 second. Okay, guys. Let me check here. Just 1 second. Guys in the other room, don't forget to introduce yourself. If you need some help, there is a button, I think ask for help, something like this. And you can click on it. I'll be there to help you, okay? And but what else? I think that's it. 10 minutes before the end, you call you here, everyone, just to know how was the conversation, okay? Enjoy it and see you soon. Just 1 second. Okay. So let me check if everything's okay. Okay. Uh, Girls, we are here in Andrea and Diane. We always starting introducing ourselves. So do you want, oh my gosh, I think, oh, that's okay, no problem. Do you want to start, Aileen? Introduce yourself. It was A, Andrea, and Ayla. It was almost the same.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Don't worry. So, good evening. I'm Ayla. Um, I live in Belém, and I'm here on Talking Talk since 2021. I decided to study English because I want to do something different and to get out of my comfort zone. So. And I so appreciate it. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. So I need to improve a lot yet, but I'm in a process, and I think the best achievement. I think it because nowadays I can at least to talk more with confidence, so to express my ideas in another language. And even though I make a lot of mistake, but I can express myself. So, and because this, I consider a good achievement. So, and yeah, that's a little about myself now. So,
Nice,
thank you.
Eileen. 2021. Oh my gosh, good achievement, right? To be here for 4 years, I guess. Nice, nice. Thank you, Eileen. And you, Dai, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. I am Diane. I'm here in Talk and Talk since July. I subscribed in Winter Intensive, so I'm
Oh,
here now. Yes, because I'm trying to improve my English. I'm trying to find an opportunity in international market. So I need to improve my communication, my speak, my listen, and I think Talk and Talk is a good place to do this. And besides that, I like to talk. I like to meet people. So here it's the perfect place to do this. And here I can meet some different people who have the same objective like mine. You know, it's a very good opportunity. I'm living in Sorocaba, but I'm from São Paulo. Sorocaba is a countryside of São Paulo. I'm living here with my dog Clark. He's a salsichinha. He's very lazy. He's sleeping all the time, and including right now. He's very cute. I love him. I love to walk in with him every day, two times per day, every day. It's part of my routine. Besides that, in my free time, I like to receive my family and friends in my home. I like to cook it, for them. It's a pleasure to me do this. So I think it's a little bit about me, about my personality, about my goals here. It's it. That's it.
nice. Do you work with marketing, Diane? Yes?
Yes, I work with marketing. Yeah.
Nice, 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 interesting. So, girls, about me, I am Camila. I am 41 years old. I live in São Paulo, in the capital. I love Sorocaba, by the way, Diane. I think it's a beautiful place to spend the weekend there. What else? I've been here since March 24 as a speaker, and I discovered Talk and Talk through LinkedIn. And then I decided to be here and I became my English host in June 24, if I'm not wrong. And then I maybe in the future I would like to be a Spanish host here in the platform because I start to study Spanish when as a teenager, and then later for I don't know for the necessity or career, I decide to change a little bit from English. But maybe in the future I'd like to have some immersions in Spanish here. What else? I work as an accountant and I really believe in the education's power to change, I don't know, our society, I don't know, our level in society. So because of this, I want to be here. I say something about we here share the same goal. We want to improve our English. So this is the place because we can have the same, we can share the same idea, no? So because of this, I love this platform. But I was talking about education that I believe in the power, and the topic from today is does public education have a future? So let me see if you agree or not, girls. I am curious about your opinion. Do you believe public education still has a chance to improve, or is it too broken to fix? What do you think, Eileen? Number one, okay? The question number one.
Okay. We need to be hopeful, so
Mm-hmm.
but it's complicated. It's complicated because unfortunately, the model of public education is so outdated, and there is lack of investment, and investment is so crucial. So I think I remember when I was at the school, and there was no I don't know. Sometimes I remember I consider a student just uh, to uh, we learn just to repeat,
Mm-hmm.
to create, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to participate more actively of to build knowledge. So. And
Mhm.
because this, it's complicated to think, oh, I feel so uh, motivated. No, uh, student just wanted to pass to get a good or enough good no just enough grade to pass. And I don't know. I remember when I was I needed to to get a position at our university. I don't know how can I say. And it was so hard because when I was at school, it was just to stay in a like a bubble. So so there is no quality of learning
Mhm.
and commitment of uh, we don't learn how to create to build this uh, how can I say will vontade
Mhm.
to learn more, so not just to learn to to do a test, but to learn effectively. So, to build or rebuild a knowledge, to understand, to understand, not just to repeat I don't know, idea. And because this, I consider it's complicated. I think it's possible to improve, it's possible, but it's so necessary to invest a lot. It's necessary policies uh, committed to improve the education and investment and technology. Mm. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
I don't
so
know.
challenge.
Yeah, I don't know if you have the same Eileen, but when I was a kid, I was scary about my grades, from my parents, like
Mm,
this. I forgot the word. The card that you have your letter A about Portuguese, letter B about. I was scary about it. Like, oh my gosh, imagine if I didn't pass for the next level. And I don't think it's normal nowadays. We don't have the reproval in school. I'm not sure, okay? I'm just thinking here. And another thing that I think we need to change our mindset because the school for kids or from the parents, it's like a punishment sometimes, like if you don't do this, you have to go to school tomorrow. And then you feel like, oh my gosh, it's school. You can make
so
a
sweet.
relation about something bad, like a
Yeah.
punishment in school. And maybe we don't see the value of it. I guess this is about mindset. When you need to study with your kids, now I don't have kids, okay, but nowadays, imagine if you need to take a time studying with your kids. We have a lot of something to do, internet, we have cell phones, and then you need to be there doing something that we don't like. At least I didn't. I changed my mind a little bit after the pandemic because I realized that we only can change our life if we study. And not because it's an obligation, but I want to know more about the universe, about everything. So we want to be curious. That's not about the money all the time. If I am reading a book, it's not because I want to be rich, maybe in the future, but it's because I want to have I don't know, a good level of knowledge to have a conversation with someone else. So I guess people don't think education can be something like this. Like education need to be a boring thing. So it's not easy. I have a technical education in high school. I studied all day and I have a technical education. And I know that was the worst idea because we were studying to be an employee and not to learn something that could be useful. And then all the rest, imagine, it was worse. But in that time, if you are in high school, maybe you can try to went to go to the university, and then you don't have the power of the good school. We are just learning to be, I don't know, to work in a place. So at least for me it was the best choice ever. But okay, this is part of life. But I cannot leave you with this without change, right? Like, oh, I don't have the I don't know, enough education when I was teenager. Okay, but now I am adult. I know what I need to know or what I can improve. That's the mindset, I guess. And if I had a kid, I would do the same. Let's read because this can makes you being a better human being, for the, I don't know, word. So that's my opinion. Sorry if I speak a lot, girls. And you, Dai, what do you think? I'm really curious to know about your opinion.
I right now in our present days, I don't believe in improvement in our public education. Just
Hmm.
not about of our politics moments,
Oh yeah.
but it's about mindset, like you said. For example, when I was a teenager too, all of my life I studied in a private school because my mom worked, and in this moment she's working too in the same school what I have studied.
Mm-hmm.
And I had friends in public schools, and it was very discrepant about knowledges, about classes, about structure, about mindset too. You know, for example, when I start in the primeiro colegial, in
Hmm.
college, no,
No,
high
I think
school,
it's high school. Yeah.
high school, yes. When I started my high school, in my school, we was training to FUVEST, ENEM. We trained every weekends to doing simulates,
Hmm.
so our chances was was very bigger than the other guys was studied in the public schools. It's very unfair, but it's a reality. And I can remember about their mindset in that public schools, that young people didn't wanted to study. The most part of the class didn't want to study, and comparing to my private school, the
Hmm.
most part of the guys wanted to learn and go ahead with their universities. But I don't know, nowadays I don't believe it, but maybe in the future we can improve our public education. I am static right now.
Yes, I am the same. And as I said to you, I study in a technical school in high school. And when I left, I tried to make a test to go to the public university. And then I felt like, oh my gosh, I don't know anything.
Yes, in my school, na escola particular lá que eu
Mhm.
estudava, the most part of people achieved their goals in a public universities. Not a
Wow.
private universities, just
Yeah.
USP, and I couldn't believe that because there that are rich people, you know.
Yes.
But the goal was achieve the public university, and
Yes.
it's not exist a balance.
Mhm.
It's very unfair.
Unfair. Yes. I remember I always study in a public school, always. And I remember that my sister had this opportunity. And I know that she could have improved more. She could have improved more than she did. And then I was like, oh my gosh, if I had that opportunity, but okay, this
Uh-huh.
is life, But I remember that I need to pay a private course to prepare myself to the university. And even with this course, I didn't achieve the level to be in a public university, and I need to pay. So
Mm-hmm.
it was
Yes.
here in Brazil, it's really common, right? This thing. So but I think nowadays I changed my mindset and I would like to have the same mind years ago, but I don't think we have this. This is maturity, about knowledge and about other things. So that's okay. I cannot
Yes.
complain yet. I guess I have a friend and we were together on Friday, last Friday, and we are more 41, 42. We have the same age, and she is doing her third university course, third.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, she really wants to be better and put this effort in the educational. And I think she's very good in life. She achieved a good level, but she's still learning. And I think this is really awesome, guys. We don't need to stop, right? So I don't think the students nowadays can see the value of studies because they can have, I don't know, influencer instead of being someone else. So it's not easy. Thank you, Dai. Eileen, do you want to read the next one and answer, please?
Okay, number 2.
Yes. Oh, up to you, Eileen. If you want to read another one, feel free.
Um, let me see. I'm gonna read the two.
Okay.
What were the biggest difference between public schools when you studied
Mm,
and what are you see today? Mm, I think the difference just about to access information because the technology. Because when I was at school, we need to go to the library, for example, to search
mm-hmm.
something, and it was more difficult to get information. But uh, the difference it's small, I think, about the others, like of infrastructure, investment. Uh, there is no student engagement, so the model it's the same. So, like you said,
Yeah.
we tend to associate school a boring things and a bad feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so influence our mindset after, and we carry it during our whole life. So it's bad. It's bad. I think for me it's more about the difference, just access technology.
Yeah.
But even though uh, uh, students don't use it in a in a good way technology, and there is other things like when students just use technology to cheating, trapacear,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and it's complicated.
Yes, and I don't know if you agree, girls, but I guess in my time it was better because I remember that we have 1 hour at the library in school just to read. You need to choose a book and to be there reading. It was in public school. And I remember that, like, oh my gosh, I love to be here 1 hour reading. In that time, I was like obsessed about reading. And it was nice for me to be there 1 hour because it was better than have a normal class, you know. So we were at the library reading, and I love it. It was every Friday. I remember exactly the same. It was every Friday. We have 1 hour at the library. You can choose a book, but of course, I don't know, 10 years. I don't remember, but I could take this time to read, and I don't think people have this kind of routine nowadays because if the kids have 1 hour at the library, they will try to use cell phones and, as Ayla said, treat, I guess, treat, right, the teachers and whatever. So I don't know. I remember specific things about school that was great for me, even in public school. We have horta, I don't know how to say that in English, to take care of it, and it was nice for me. But and you, Dai, what do you think? Do you think? I'm sorry, Dai. How old are you?
I am 30.
Oh, okay, okay. So we are okay in the same, almost the same here. Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
Dai.
I think it's the biggest difference. It's about technology, like Ayla said.
Mm-hmm.
In my time, we didn't have GPT, for example. We just needed go to library and get the encyclopedia and research the informations there, or reserve a time in computer library to
Okay.
search. I don't know. Yes, I remember mais ou menos. But nowadays, kids, teenagers, adults just ask to ChatGPT something, and
Yeah.
there is the answer. It's bad because uh, no one learn nothing
Mm-hmm.
and just copy and paste, and that's not okay. People need to reflect, need to develop their minds and their brains. I don't know, maybe I think about the brains, maybe they are diminuindo
Okay.
because it's it's very easy find something in internet, something what can be fake or true, but it's very easy. We just ask something and receive something, and it's
Yeah.
it. We don't need to dedicate time or think about something or just make mistakes. In my
Mm-hmm.
time, it was very common when I received my bulletins, like you
Yeah.
you said. My mom worked in my school, so
Oh my
she
gosh.
in every time she looked at my bulletins before me, and I was very bad in math, in physical, or in chemistry. And she said every time, she said, Diane, you need to go to reforço. You will be staying at school in the morning and in the afternoon, and you go out to home with me, and in the other day you come to school and you'll be there again and study. Nowadays I think it's very different because of the technology. It's easier, and sometimes I feel a little negligence about
Mm-hmm.
the kids and teenagers because of the technology too. I think parents need to be more cuidadosos
Mm-hmm.
about these topics too. I think
Yes.
that's it.
I remember I don't know where. I think it was BBC that the parents doesn't want to be with the kids before going to bed reading or studying because they prefer to use cell phone.
Oh my gosh,
Imagine like
unbelievable.
oh, I don't want, it's so boring. And then it was like a big, I don't know, uh new on BBC. I don't remember. I will try to find here. And they are talking about, do you study with your child? And they don't, I know, I hate it. I don't have patience, I don't have time. And then they prefer to not, they prefer to use cell phone instead of. So imagine this can be really
Oh my
harmful
gosh.
in,
You
yes.
know, you can imagine it in the future, a lot of psychopaths in our society. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yes, and I don't know if we can change something. I remember that my mom worked a lot and I was studying by myself. But maybe imagine, I think this is a an important part in life, and they don't want to do it. Like, oh no, I don't. I prefer not. So I don't know. It's really hard, I guess. I think the question is, does public education have a future? The topic, right? And I think yes, but I know that we need to change almost everything, right? And I don't think if people want to change, want to know, or if they just want to pass, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's the point, I guess.
it's difficult.
Yes, it is. Do you want to say something, Eileen? I know that your face is like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel so hopeless about this, guys. It's
Yeah.
too, I don't know. I can understand. I think I don't know why people decide to have children.
Mm,
I don't know if they don't want to be committed with their children. So it's complicated.
I have the same, Eileen, the same as you, because it's easy to have a kid and to leave the kids using cell phone for hours. So I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say that, but maybe we don't believe in the parents, not in the education, but in the parents. It can be something different, right? It's hard. Let's move on, girls. Let's move on. Oh, this is a good one. Number three. In your opinion, what are the root causes of the crisis in public education? Do you want to try that, Dai? Do you know the root causes? Number three, okay?
Oh, that is difficult. It's very opinionative.
Yeah.
Are you guilty the government?
Yeah.
Not just not about this our exactly about this government, but the about the historical government, because our present, it's a reflection about our past. I
Mhm.
think education is about base, and nowadays we don't have investments like in other sectors in our society, like healthy insurance. And I believe in improvement in the future, but like I said in other question, not now, because now we can see a lot of conflicts, and a lot of these conflicts not make sense,
Mhm.
because just about politics. In order, it isn't not it isn't about the education or healthy. This guy
Mhm.
is not afraid about education or healthy or insurance. it's just about politics, you know.
Mhm.
Uh, but it's a lot of about us, about our mindsets too. You know,
Mhm.
my mom's she didn't study a lot of time in her life, but she inspired myself to improve my knowledge every time. So die study more, die participate to English class, die you
Mhm.
will go to the gym, die you need to read
Wow.
more. So besides she didn't do this in her life, she want she she wanted this to my life, and I
Mhm.
did it, you know. It's about mindset, about family, about familiar base too. I
Yeah.
don't know, we have a lot of aspects in this question, but I can think about this in this moment.
Mhm. Yes, I agree. Maybe the family background can be
Mm-hmm.
something that matters, right? My mom, she just, let me see, I don't know. She doesn't have the studies. I don't know, university and high school. I don't think so. But she always said you need to do a course at university for me and from my sister, because she was like, if I don't have, you must have to be something better or someone else better. And then we did it, me and my sister. But I guess in the past, she always said to me, you need to study. Nowadays, she doesn't understand why I am here speaking English. It's like, are you studying? What are you doing? Are you a teacher? And I'm, no, I'm not a teacher. What are you doing? So for her, it's like a weird to be until now studying, like, what are you doing? So I don't think I guess it's a background, familiar background, maybe, right? As Dai said. I don't know. And how about you, Dailinha? Thank you, Dai.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a good point. And I don't know, guys, the root cause, there are a lot of causes.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to think about the role of policies, government, parents,
Yeah.
teachers, and social inequality. It's
Mm.
so complicated. And the the model need to
Mm.
change, so not just to see students like just as a passive learners, but
Mm-hmm.
active learners. So, and I think to for it, it's important to tend the base, the base, the education, of the base. So, so just when uh, students are kids, and because we are talking about mentality and mindset, and stimulation. So
Yeah.
students need to feel stimulation to want to study, want to understand, want to improve, and
Mm-hmm.
when we just I think for it education of the base education need to revolution. It's important to have a revolution of basic education, and yeah,
But
that's my opinion.
another thing, but it's not about this topic. Maybe the society think this way is the best because people don't know too much. That's the point. Like what I mean. Like, we are not in a good level of knowledge, and maybe This is why the government don't put money in education, because they want us to be in a I don't know, lower level.
Can be,
You know
I
my
believe that.
point. Yes, like, oh, why I want everyone smart and making questions about the government. So I guess it's not the one of the interests of the government, you know.
Mhm.
And another thing, it's about the payment of the teachers. They are not paid very well, and it can be a big problem in my opinion, guys. Okay, a doctor can save lives, but we have this common quote like, the doctor save lives, but the doctor start to studying with a teacher, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I don't know, people don't see the value on the education in teacher. I think your is your mom a teacher, I guess?
No, no, she's inspetora
Teacher.
de
Oh,
alunos.
nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. But I think she can understand better, like the education system and how is really important. But I don't know. Maybe it's hard to explain the importance of it. Like nowadays, I don't want, and maybe we don't see the value, right? Go ahead, Di, please.
No,
Yes, and
sorry,
oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
sorry.
please,
Go ahead,
I
Eileen. Go
understand,
ahead.
Ayla. Sorry.
please, please.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, after.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dai.
Oh my God, I forget.
It was about your mom. I don't know, something like don't see the value about the government, about the
Ah,
level.
yes, about the young people. I
Mm-hmm.
these young guys sometimes can see their futures, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
what we are studying right now don't make sense. So I will do nothing,
Okay.
and because I will not use this in the future, this
Yes.
is not make sense. So this is not stimulative to their try to tirar the A's or study a lot or really understand about the themes about math, about biology, you know.
Yeah.
In their heads these topics don't make sense. I don't know why, but I think we have this right now.
It's a poor mindset, right? Think like this. My gosh. Anyway, Linha, are you going to say something?
Yeah, I remember about you said about the problem of payment of the
Mm-hmm.
teachers, and I totally agree with you. And I remember the situation of violence at school.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and the teachers suffer a lot, you know. There is no
Mm-hmm.
respect, and it's complicated.
Yes. I think I don't know if you know, girls, but I studied to be a teacher when I was 18, 19. I made a magistério. So
Mm.
I was almost a teacher, and then I give up about it. So I guess nowadays it's totally different, and about the disrespect of it's higher nowadays, is bigger than in the past. So I give up. I decide to do other things, but I almost became a teacher. Almost. Imagine. But I don't know. I nowadays I can see how important is education in our life, and unfortunately, it's hard to explain that for the others. You know, like we need to read something, we need to take a book and read to know, to share ideas as we are doing here. So it's not about the only the government, but we need to do it by ourselves, right? Do you know what
Yes.
I want to say? Like, but the government doesn't provide a good education. Okay, study for yourself. Don't blame someone else, right? So I don't know if you agree, but I guess. Um most of the time we need to blame someone, and we cannot solve this problem about education, right? Just talking about the government. So I don't know, girls. Let me call the
Às vezes
guys
you
back.
remember the song Vida de Gado.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. But unfortunately, because of education, I need to pay for my university course. And until now, I need to pay for a university course if I decide to start. So uh, it's not easy to have this. Thank you, Alinha. Hello, guys. Welcome back. How was the conversation in the other room? Was difficult? Was not? Oh, come on. It was easy. How was it? Was hard there?
Wow, of course, it was easy for
Really?
intelligent people like you.
No, I know that you'll find the solution for our education in the other room.
Yeah, we could handle the conversation. It was really good. We had a great time, but it was a little difficult.
Yes, almost speak about the education is not easy, right?
Yes.
How was for you, Brizola? Did you like it, this topic?
Oh my God, Camila, I haven't
Really?
reached your level yet.
No,
This top-
I think it was easy, right?
oh my God, this topic is very difficult and I think very
Yes.
reflective in the self criticism.
Yeah.
How is education in your culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yes. Yes. It's not so easy, but I guess it's a profound conversation, you know. That's you need to reflect more and make us sad about everything, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
about our level, you know, there. Thank you, Brizola. And you, Fabio, did you like the topic? It was hard, it was easy. Oh, I cannot hear you. I think you are muted.
Eu vou agressivar o Zoom em algum momento. Yeah, I like the topics, but it's very difficult and very deeply. I think this.
It's we cannot find a solution and a reason, right, about the education and everything. So we cannot find someone to blame.
No,
So guys, oh, please go ahead, Fabio.
no,
Please.
there finds the solution.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, please there. Study like in talk and talk, right?
I don't know the solution.
I don't know. It's hard to describe and to find someone that I think I said to the girls that we need to change our mindset and to be responsible for our education.
Yeah.
Instead of blame the government like, oh, I didn't have English in my school. Okay, now you are an adult and you can study for yourself. So I think that was my opinion. But
Yeah, I
uh,
like it.
yes, and I put the survey link, guys, in the chat. But remember that it's totally anonymous, and you can share your opinion, okay, if you like it or not, this conversation. And it was idea that someone put in the survey link, so it was nice. And if you want to speak about a different topic, feel free to share your opinion, okay, to give me ideas. And hope see you soon, guys, in another time. Thank you, Dai and Ailinha, for the conversation. Thank you, Fabio, Brizola, and Deia. And I hope see you soon, guys, in
Thank
another time
you.
here.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye-bye,
you.